What is going on, guys? It's S.Gamer, and in this video, we are going to be doing part number 6 of the NFL Head Coach 09 All Unwanted Rebuild Challenge. So in this video, we're going to be doing the 2009 full season simulation, and we're going to see how it goes. We're going to start in the preseason, and then obviously get through the whole season and kind of just see how this team does. It's definitely going to be better than last year. Hopefully, we'll make a playoff run and put ourselves in position for next season. So without further ado, let's hop straight into it. So obviously we've got all our guys invited to camp. We'll probably have to make some early cuts and just kind of see what our team needs. Are there any good free agents yet? Doesn't appear to be the case. Okay. This guy didn't sign his rookie deal, so let's get him in here. Let's give him this offer. Okay, cool. Alright. Yeah, sorry guys that I didn't upload for a couple weeks. Been kind of busy starting another college class, and also getting back into helping out with some youth baseball. So we're kind of busy with that, but yeah, now I've got some time to get back onto uploading some videos, so I'm definitely excited to get into it. Alright, so we do have to make some cuts early, which is unfortunate, but we'll look at the roster, see what we need. We can always bring back Tony Richardson later, and I know we're going to use Casey Barone over him, so we'll just go ahead and get rid of him now. For receivers, I'm going to keep what we have. Tight ends, left tackle. We could cut Salam because we don't really need him. Actually, I want to do that. Isaac Snow, we don't really need him, honestly, because we'll probably move Oliveira back to right tackle. That'll probably be my last cut. Let me double check. Actually, no, we definitely don't need Simeon Rice, so we're gonna get rid of him. That's like number one guy that we need to get rid of. So Simeon Rice, you're good. You were a good player in your day, but your day is not today, so you're gone. Sorry, but it had to be you. Alright, I'm looking at, I guess like nobody really amazing got cut. I don't know enough about the rookies to try to go after them until like later, so I'm going to go ahead and make some extra cuts to guys that I know are not going to be long on this team. For example, Al Maples, we're going to cut Isaac Snow, and we're going to move Shane Oliveira back to right tackle, which is his natural position, and he'll be the backup there. Chike Okafor may be cut because of his contract, but we can always just kind of let him go after the season. I signed Taz McDre, but he wasn't as good as I thought, so he can be cut as well. Boss Bailey, no one's going to want to trade for him. Ryan Neese might also be on the chopping block as well, but that's kind of remains to be seen. Tommy Poley, keep him for now. Corner situation looks decent, but yeah, so I'm definitely fine with this team right here. Oh, we did get a trade offer for Aiken Adele, because we have a couple of good middle linebackers coming in that are rookies. We've got some, so let's just see if we can get his contract off the books and get, actually I'm gonna take the second if they'll do it. Yeah, from the Ravens. get his contract off the books. That's fine. Yeah, we will take that all day, honestly. That's definitely a good one, I think. Okay. We got the coaching seminar. Some of our staff gained skill points. One of those random game changer events. Those can be, they can range from they can be really my favorite is the accounting error where you literally get all your cap penalties cleared. My favorite is seeing people say oh yeah, I literally racked up 70 million cap penalties and then got the accounting error and got 70 million in cap, which is just crazy. But yeah, so man, yeah, this is gonna be an interesting season. I think with the new guys that we have on board, we're gonna be able to compete for sure. Okay, definitely some cuts being made. Anybody major that I definitely have to have on this team? Not yet. Mainly punters and kickers. I wondered if the Ravens were gonna do that thing with Adele where sometimes if you trade somebody, they end up getting cut right after you trade for them because actually what do we need? Because I'll bring in Savvy because he has high potential. Oh, my roster's full. Who can we cut to make room for him? Because I know he has high potential and sorry, Ryan Neese. One of the first guys that we... Oh, yeah, I think we had a goal to trade him. But, no one's going to want to trade for him. So, wow, I just noticed that Jeremy Clary from the Chargers is a really good right tackle, retired. That's one of the game changers I was talking about. Guys can literally just randomly retire. You'll see star players from other teams literally just straight up retire from the league for no reason. It's crazy. Okay, so we brought in Sabby. Hopefully his potential hasn't gone down too much, but I know he's an 87 potential at strong safety. He's not, so he'll fill in pretty nicely. Stokely's out for a week. We did get a trade offer for Jason Spitz, who I just brought in a trade. I forget what I even gave up. 5th round pick. Honestly, what does our depth situation look like? I'm going to pull him off the block. I don't think we have to get rid of him, honestly. He can be a solid backup. I want David Hale to start, but, we'll see. As we get closer to the season, let me see real quick. I actually want to start. I want to make sure my depth chart is right. Make sure that the guys that I want. Actually, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna auto reorder, and then I'm gonna switch guys around that I want in certain positions. Want this guy starting at tight end. Javon Jackson, Andrew Whitworth. I actually want to start David Hale for now. Oh wait, dang. That's not good. That's not what I wanted. David Hale, Andrew Whitworth, Jason Spitz. But yeah. So sorry guys if I'm actually playing off my monitor that I'm recording on, and it's gonna go dark. I'm going to real quick get it back up. because it auto shuts off after a certain amount of time. I'm just double checking that we've got all the rookies that I want starting, for at least for right now, the ones that I know are going to be like huge impact players this season. We still have Donnie Edwards. I forget, from the guys that we signed after the offseason. So, but because of that, we are gonna keep him. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're 2-0 in the preseason. This is actually going much better than I thought it would. And yeah, we get our goals. Let's see what we've got. We've got Morrow and Scott, super high potential. LeBron James, of course. Casey Barone. UNLV guy has 90 potential. It's not bad. 89 potential tight end. Jackson's at 97. That guy's at 93. 90, 93, 87, 89, 91, 91, and then 86. But he was the best punter in the draft pretty much, and we needed somebody that could come in and hold it down and punt for at least this season. We might, if somebody like really good gets cut, then yeah, we'll get rid of him, or we'll get rid of that guy and bring in somebody new. But let's see, who are we getting rid of? Probably, now that we know that this guy is good, we'll get rid of Dorian Bryant. And then we can get rid of probably, honestly, I think it's time to get rid of Chike Okafor because of that contract. He did his job last season, but we don't need him anymore. Steven Nicholas. Omar Gaither. Vince Hall. I think next is going to have to be... We have to make 3 cuts. I didn't even realize that. So Tommy Poley for sure is going to have to go. I think we don't need Vince Hall. And then the last guy that will go is going to be probably Mike Peterson, because we don't need 4 tight ends. And he's one of those guys that he just never actually reaches the potential that, like, it says that he has. That guy's an 80 overall center. We'll have to look at him in a second. Paul Pazluzny is also going to be somebody that we pick up, because he has pretty high potential too, and he can hold down middle linebacker pretty well. I don't know about this guy. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut him. He's a 65 overall, so I don't think he'll have super high potential. So we'll cut him, make him for Paul Pazluzny. And then that center with 80 overall, so we can cut this guy, Colin Mays, and bring in that center, 80 overall, and then bring in Paul Pazluzny, who is a 79 overall, but I know he has decently high potential, 88, yeah, so he can compete for a spot, probably take this guy's spot as the third middle linebacker behind Gaither and Newton, and he might be the number 2. He might take Gaither out entirely. I don't know for sure though. But yeah, looking at what we have, I think this guy has 82 potential, but so yeah, he'll be a decent backup center, give us some more depth at the position. So yeah, so I'm fine with that. So yeah, this is gonna be good. I think we've got the team with all the rookies that we added. It's gonna be shouldn't be super difficult to make the playoffs this season, in my opinion. For my coach, we're gonna give him just whatever. This guy can't get anything new yet. Pepper Johnson, yeah, he struggles with DBs, so we'll do that. This guy, nothing yet. And then this guy is just really bad, so we'll just give him that because he's gonna get fired after this season. We're gonna try to get a good GM in town. I'm gonna move my webcam over a little bit. Sorry, guys. Move it down a little bit too. Okay. Sorry, I just had to adjust the webcam a bit. And yeah, I did move it to a new location, to the other corner, because that way you can see the approval that I'm at. And we're actually pretty high right now too. So, thankfully, mainly because I have charisma, which is one of the best skills in the game, in my opinion, especially early on. Because it helps you, it increases the approval that you gain and then reduces the approval that you, it reduces the approval that you lose. Okay, so this guy is a cut. I think that's it. So the only for sure cut is that fullback. Ben Hamilton out 3 weeks. So Olave will get a starting spot for at least early on. So this guy, definitely not the potential that I'm looking for. We'll have to make some other cuts. I think I'm actually, because of how this is looking, I'm going to go ahead and trade away Jason Spitz to the Washington Redskins for a pair of 6th round picks. I forget what I even gave up for him. I can actually look real quick. Player traded. I gave up. Okay, yeah. I gave up Deuce. So basically, I traded Deuce and a 7th for a 6th. That's fine. I mean, and I did. I thought I would need Jason Spitz. Then I picked up Andrew Whitworth, and I honestly was really just planning on using David Hale anyway. So, all right, we only have to make 1 cut, so that's beautiful. And it's gonna be Jamal Buckingham, for the pure fact that he's another guy that he has high potential, but he never actually reaches it. Because I think part of it is he has high learning, and that kind of influences potential. Oh, I just noticed Vernon Golston. Hopefully he didn't sign somewhere. Oh my gosh, I missed him. He's okay. We got to figure out where he is and trade for him, because he shouldn't. If he got cut already, he shouldn't be super hard to trade for. The Bengals. He has 79 overall. How did I miss? I wasn't paying attention. How did I miss like all the good? Man, that sucks. Because the thing about Vernon Golston, he's a 79 overall at what's it called? Linebacker. But if we're gonna move him to defensive end, and he's going to make a huge difference. I was hoping. I know I'm pretty sure have Kyle Brady. I traded him to them for Andrew Whitworth, but I was hoping that they would have cut him or put Mark Bruner. Okay, let's see. Everybody that's like kind of expendable is getting put on the block, because like if they wanted these receivers, they can have them, because we need to get Vernon Golston on this team. Actually, wait, we can't. Another thing, I just realized we can't, because he's not on their trade block. So that goes against my rules. So that really sucks that we missed out on him, man. That would have been clutch. That would have been the guy that we needed. but man, because he could have taken over one of my end spots and been amazing. Hopefully they will cut him. He won't last on that roster very long, honestly, either, so. Alright. Last week of the preseason, we do lose, but only by 4, and it was a shootout, so, I mean, I think we are ready for the season, man. This is going to be a fun one, honestly. And it's going to be time for a preseason promise. Ours is probably going to be high because the high of approval we have is going to probably be like, we have to say we're going to win the Super Bowl. But, I mean, no, actually. We can just say above 500 and gain approval, but not a point yet. Okay, so thankfully this season we know what draft path we're getting, so I can just kind of chill here, not worry about like missing it. Oh, I just skipped. Oh no, that's not good. I just skipped cut day. Who did they cut? Oh no. Jade Wilcox, Edgar Newton, David Vobora. Hold on. Jade Wilcox. Oh no, Edgar Newton is one of my rookies. Is that the VMI guy? I think it is. Okay, we have to get him back. I don't even care about that one guy. We gotta start. Okay, hold on. So we gotta just determine our final roster right now. I think we need to cut some of these receivers. These guys are safe. Honestly, I think we can go without Kevin Robinson. I'm just looking at where we have like extra players and seeing where we can make cuts. Tony Bake, another guy that never lives up to his potential. I like Johnny Jolly because he's cheap, but I noticed the Lions cut a right tackle. I'm going to try to trade either McKenzie or Olivia and get that right tackle on our team. Probably Olivia. They're both under contract for 3 years. Let's try to do McKenzie. No, nobody wants either of them. At left tackle, actually, we could either cut or trade Michael Roos, which nobody actually wants him. So, okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut Michael Roos. Because we don't need him anymore. Because we can get that guy to play right tackle. Man, this is tough. Okay, let's just look at who is in the free agency market. So we're going to pick up this guy. There's a corner. Oh, Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie, because he's kind of a bust in this game. I'm just looking at like 80 plus. There's our guy, Jade Wilcox, but honestly, he doesn't have super high potential. I'm going to look at what Cromartie's is and see if he fits our like corner rotation. He's an 80 with an 83 potential. So he actually really doesn't. But what I'm going to try to do is trade a couple of these guys out of this group. I really would like to get rid of Will Allen because his salary is way too high. We're not getting rid of... It's either going to have to be... This could allow us to trade this guy, Jack Rowe, because he has a 5-year deal, but no one wants him. Let's see. Richard Marshall. No. Okay. Jacques Reeves. No. McGee. No. And then Sertan. Okay, there is interest in Sertan. I can actually get it, but he's my best corner, so I don't really want to get rid of him. I could get a second-round pick for him, but I mean, I don't think it's really worth it at this point to do that, considering that we have all the guys that we need. Holmberg, Manning, Barkley, yeah. Let's just look at the rest of the guys. Strong safety. Yeah. Nobody that I really like have to have on this team. Until we see what the rookies are looking like. The one guy we do have to get back is our rookie middle linebacker, because I messed up and skipped final cuts. So we are going to lose him after the season, which is bad. I think I am going to make, because of that, and I know it was my bad, I'm going to make an executive decision that for next season I can, when we get to that part where I signed all the guys last season at the end, I'm going to cut him and bring him back for next season, at least, because we should have him. We should have had him for, I think, 3, but there's always a middle linebacker from VMI that we can draft in the mid rounds, so it's not a huge deal. We don't, so we, like, I'll bring it back for one more season after this, but other than that, there's no actual reason to bring him back. Okay, so the guys are here. 78. Oh, yeah, the guy from Richmond. We could bring him in. We might need a backup fullback. So maybe keep that in mind. There's an 80 overall rookie center, so we'll see what his potential is looking like compared to that guy we brought in. I don't know, the corners look. Oh wow, an 80 overall rookie strong safety. So Sabby, it was fun having you for like 20 minutes, but you're gone. Let's see. Rod Lee, for right now, you're gone. Derek Nichols. I want to keep him, but I don't know if I can. Who can we cut to keep? We need to move. Oh no, those guys are actually fine where they are. Honestly, Johnny Jolly, I mean, he's just not, I mean, even though he's cheap, he's not actually serving a real purpose for us. So let's look at this guy, Toby Figgins. We'll bring in Travis Carlton and then Jack Moore as well. So yeah, so Toby Figgins, 85 potential. Honestly, we'll keep him around. I'd rather have him over at Johnny Jolly. 85 potential for that guy too. And then strong safety, he's got 88. So yeah, he'll be a solid backup for this season. So yeah. Real quick, we lost a bunch of approval for guys that they wanted me to trade, but I couldn't. Okay. So now we're going to go to depth chart. I'm going to auto reorder and then put the guys that I want starting. Honestly, that one guy, we'll let this guy develop as the 5th option. Evans. Hale is going to be another guy that I don't think he's ever actually going to reach the potential that I want him to. I'm just going to start Max Tucker over Ben Hamilton. Honestly, because I feel like he'll be a better option. Lopez. Jared Johnson. Tony Edwards. Yeah, I think the lineup is ready, man. It's gonna be very interesting, to say the least. See how this team does. The goal is we have to win week 1, Monday night. 3 to 4 could happen. Bucks are always tough. They want us to bring back Terrence McGee, but we can't really because I don't really have a choice. They want us to win Rookie of the Year, bring back a GM again, or bring in another GM, hire a college coach, which I'll have to see if I can do that. And then have a 90 approval, which should happen if we do well. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and sim to the playoffs. Go ahead and pause the video here, and I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Alright, we're back, and we did end up making the playoffs and actually getting, I believe, a first round bye at 13-3, which is definitely pretty solid. So we're going to sim through the playoffs real quick. I'll do it live, and we'll see how it goes. We ended up with a 90, well, we had a 98 approval, went down to 97, but because we can't re-sign everybody, so we had a 99 approval probably with players, but we lost that. So we'll look at awards real quick. MVP, wow. Rookie, MVP, Dane Morrow. That's insane. Our starting quarterback won MVP as a rookie. Okay. And Offensive Player of the Year. Patrick Willis won Defensive Player of the Year. Obviously, Dane Morrow won Offensive Rookie of the Year. And Alonzi Sims was Defensive Rookie of the Year. Brad Childress was Coach of the Year. Somehow. Okay. So Dane Morrow won MVP. The Patriots went 15-1. Okay, cool. Dane Morrow. Wow. Okay. The Patriots have Keith Rivers and Alonzi Sims on defense. That's insane. Okay. We had 4 of the top 5 for Offensive Rookie of the Year, and the 5th guy was in our division too with DJ Crosby. But Dane Morrow first, LJ Evans second. What was his stats? Season stats. 100 catches, 17 touchdowns. That would make sense. Dane Morrow threw for almost 6,000 yards, almost 60 touchdowns. Okay. As a rookie. Okay. LaRon, with how good our passing attack was, how is he 3rd? He ran for 12 touchdowns. Okay, fair enough. And then Jamarian Bellows 5th. How did he do? Season stats. 92 catches, 12 touchdowns. Cool. Okay. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Edgar Newton was 4th. As a rookie, he had 103 tackles as a rookie and 5 sacks. Dane Moore, obviously, Quarterback of the Year. LaRon James, as a rookie, was 4th for Running Back of the Year. We already looked at his stats. No receivers, no linemen, no D linemen, no linebackers, no defensive backs, no kickers. We were 3rd for Coach of the Year. Somehow Brad Childress won at 13-3. I don't know how. Obviously the Patriots went 15-1, so that makes sense. But we beat out Dungy and Tom Coughlin for 3rd, so I'm fine with that. All right, let's look at the standings. Obviously, we won the whole conference. The Bucs went 11-5. Okay. NFC North, obviously the Vikings won that. NFC East, 2 11-5 teams. So it was not the bloodbath like it was last year, and then having the NFC North with like a 6-10 team making the playoffs. Oh, and then out west, the Niners made it. Okay, cool. Then the AFC North, the Bengals and Browns made it at 9-7. Colts at 13-3. Pats 15-1. Bills 10-6. And the 9-7 Chargers. So, okay. Pretty solid parity around the league, honestly. and kind of realistic, like nothing crazy, like, you know, a 6-10. I still can't get over that for much here. The Packers were like 6-10 and won their division. So we're facing the Niners in the playoffs in the first round. Jim Treadway. I honestly don't really care about these. Alright, cool. So, hopefully we can beat them. Hopefully we can at least make like a Super Bowl appearance. It would be fire, but I mean, honestly, I don't know if we're going to contend for a Super Bowl right now. It's going to be tough to get past. We're probably going to get past Tampa Bay in the conference championship, I would imagine. Let's go ahead and improve our coach. Get some of these development skills up. Kind of keep getting his ratings up a bit. I don't know, I'm just kind of picking random ones. But we're up to a 23 overall. Jim Caldwell. 2,000 there. 2,000 there. 2,000 there. 2,000 there. And then 2,000 there. So he's up to a 60 overall. Pepper Johnson, 2,000. And then we'll do two 3,500s. That brings him up to a 43. Keith Armstrong. We can boost up his performance. That'll help for the playoffs. Don Maraldi. Honestly, we'll give him... Oh yeah, we'll give him intangibles level 4. And then we'll go ahead and get quarterback readiness on him. So he's all the way up to a 49 now. Lorenzo Westbrook. We'll get him team chemistry level 2. And learning development level 3. He's at a 46. Terry Robisky. Get him that tight end. And then we'll get him also, we'll go ahead and do receiver discipline. Tim Cobble. We'll boost up his performance. Mike Kakavage. Go there. And then go... Oh yeah, I forgot he has ambition. So we'll go ahead and get him... Well, we'll wait and do that later. We'll go ahead and get him a 5,000. Do that. Get his ratings up pretty far. Emmett Thomas. We'll get him... What would be good? I guess improved press. Get a good special skill on there. Ray Hamilton. Only has that 5,000. And then we'll get him improved block shedding. Get those points up. And then this guy just needs a couple things. Like, I don't know, that and that, I guess. I don't know. He's getting fired, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, time to face San Francisco. And we win, I think. I mean, I would assume, yeah. 35-9 blowout. Dane Morrow those for 400 yards. LJ Evans, 125 yards. Stokely shows out. You love to see it. On defense, Donnie Edwards did his thing. Any big picks? Patrick Surtain, 2 big picks. We didn't have to do any kicking or anything. Okay, cool. Yeah. Kelly Gregg gets hurt, and he'll be out for the rest of the playoffs. I maybe should have put him on IR and sign. I might actually do that. Let me see if we have any injuries that we can. Let's see. Who is somebody that we can bring in? Let's see. I should have just gone. Actually, I'll just do that. It'll be faster. NFL injuries. Okay, yeah. IR him because he's gonna miss our last 3 games anyway. I think he might be back for like the Super Bowl, but we'll bring in Glenn Leslie, rookie, who will literally make his NFL debut in the playoffs. Probably the first time that's ever happened, but I mean, you know, you got to do what you got to do. All right, we're facing the other 13-3 team, the Minnesota Vikings, and we win. Going to the Super Bowl to face the Atlanta Falcons. We are the Atlanta Falcons. The Indianapolis Colts, which is going to be a showdown. The Colts are tough in this game, man. So this is going to be interesting. I forgot to look at the stats. Torrey Holt is a free agent. I'm actually okay. We're gonna take some liberties with this one here. We're going to compromise here. I'm gonna sign Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce literally just for the Super Bowl. So Drew Bennett, you're gone. You were terrible. You literally got like way worse. So okay. Derek Nichols, we don't need you. We're not keeping you. Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce, get on this team. You guys were on the Rams together. Now you're back. You're going to be playing for a Super Bowl. I'm just checking to see if anybody else interesting got cut. Does not appear to be the case. But yeah, basically the reason that happened is I assume the Rams still had Torrey Holt. I don't know who had Isaac Bruce. Their teams hired a new like receiver coach or offensive coordinator or something, and they have a thing where you can, to give more control to the guy you're trying to hire to get him to come to your team, you can let them cut certain players that like they don't want in order to make room for new kind of entice them to come to your teams and like, hey, you know, we get it, you you know, you want to come be part of this team, so we'll let you do what you want. Come in here and do a good job, and you can have, you know, whatever you want to do with that. So yeah, so that's why they got cut, but they're going to be on the squad for the Super Bowl to help beef up our receiving core, which I think will help out a lot. I'm improving the staff as much as I can too, just because the Colts, man, they have a crazy coaching staff in this game. Although it helps out that they don't have Jim Caldwell anymore. They probably don't have Clyde Christensen either because he probably quit too. But yeah, so we're gonna reorder the depth chart. We got to get all the best guys in here for this game. It's going to be tough, but I think it's doable. I think Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce being on the team might put us over the top, but we'll see. All right, Super Bowl game reminder. We lost, but 27-17. Dane Morrow threw 4 picks. He choked in the Super Bowl, but he's a rookie, so I mean, we couldn't run the ball at all. We only ran the ball 8 times. That's unacceptable. Isaac Bruce came out. He wanted that ring. 8 catches for 110 yards and a touchdown. Torrey Holt, 4 catches for 62 yards. My rookie tight end didn't show up at all either, apparently. On defense, Omar Gaither, Patrick Surtain, they had picks off Peyton Manning. Terrence McGee had 7 tackles. Will Barkley had 7 too. rookie kicker made a field goal on the big stage. But we couldn't get it done. I mean, you hate to see it, but I mean, Dane Morrow only throwing 1 touchdown pass, getting picked off, getting picked off 4 times in the Super Bowl. But yeah, obviously, we're staying. We've already gotten this team a Super Bowl appearance in 2 seasons, which is ridiculous. Alright, we're firing the GM. He's terrible. But I think everybody else is going to stay. Unless they... I may consider firing guys that, like, he says to fire just to kind of shake it up a bit. Try to get some new staff members in here. But we'll see. Agree. He might quit. He didn't. Okay. Kind of surprised. Agree. Okay, my special teams coach quit. That's fine. And then my trainer, Tom Moore, retired. So we're going to have to compete with the Colt. Oh, no, wait. No. Okay, David Borelli. 14 overall. That's really the best GM we're going to get, man. That sucks. And our special teams coach is going to be terrible, too. Man, that's not fun. Pat Morris. He's not even a special teams coach. That's tragic. He's literally a 24 overall, actually. Wow. That sucks, honestly. I'm not a huge fan of that guy already. So it's going to be a little bit more challenging next season. Game film analysis for receivers coach. I want to check out this GM. I know he's going to be trash. Game film analysis for Emmett Thomas, too. 14 overall. He's literally like almost maxed out at like 2s. Some of the stuff goes to like 4s and 5s. Man, it's gonna be tough to come back. And I mean, my guy that quit the team literally didn't even get a job. So I mean, that's kind of on him. But yeah. Hopefully the Colts dynasty will kind of come down with Tom Moore retiring. But, okay, who can we get as that were dead weight cuts? Jason Taylor, Jari Evans. Wow, okay. That's 2 huge pickups for this team, man. Okay, so we're going to cut Alex Brink. We're just going to cut everybody that... So Kevin Falk is gone. We're just going to cut everybody that... Obviously, Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt, we're going to cut them. Mark Moffitt. I'm just going to cut some of these guys to make room for anybody that I want to bring in. And I did say, like I said, I'm going to make my rule that I'm going to cut this guy and re-sign him because we should have him for another season. I just accidentally skipped through final cuts. We'll see if we have to make any more room. But Jason Taylor, Jari Evans. You know, technically, I'm gonna make this. Technically, Torrey Holt, if we hadn't signed him for the Super Bowl, would be in here right now. So we are gonna bring him back. Same with Isaac Bruce. And bring back this guy too. We're gonna bring in Carey. Okay, never mind. Our roster's already full. Maurice Morris, Kenny Watson. I don't even know. I mean, we're only gonna get like late round picks for those guys anyway. Jeremy Shockey and Ben Troop. Eddie Jackson. Okay, real quick. We're going to make a few more cuts. Who else can we get rid of? This guy. This guy. Cromartie, Richard Marshall, so he ended up being a 1-year rental. Will Allen, same with Terrence, or actually I think we had Terrence McGee both seasons. Donnie Edwards, he can go as well. My monitor went out. Alright, cool. Donnie Edwards, Paul Posluszny. Hopefully I don't get that like roster size warning. Alright, that should be enough, honestly. We're gonna bring in Kevin Curtis because he could be a decent receiver. Jeremy Shockey can be a backup tight end possibly. And then other than that, literally just like Eddie Jackson could possibly be a replacement at corner since we're losing a lot of guys. Dwight Smith could be a backup free safety. But yeah, other than that, I think that's going to be it. Let's make sure that, like, nobody... Oh, okay, never mind. That's going to be it. Alright. They only wanted me to cut... Well... Okay, there's multiple guys that want me to cut. But yeah, so... I think that's going to be it for this video. This team, man, is going to be very interesting next season. Again, I mean, we got to try to get back to the Super Bowl. We have some new additions for sure already, and some more that we can get through the draft and through trades and stuff. But I think with Torrey Holt on the team, Jeremy Shockey, Jari Evans will be pretty big too. He could move over to left guard, fill that void. I think we can make something happen next season. But also Jason Taylor filling a huge hole on the right side at right end. But yeah, so that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Hopefully I'll be able to get back to making some more videos soon. But yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching. And for now, this is going to be S.Gamer signing off.